Hello everybody, and welcome to another game of Toonkind D&D. We are going to be playing another Ne'er-Do-Well Procurement Crew game. I'm going to be DMing this time because Kai is currently having a silent laughing fit next to me, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's about something on their screen or whether they're laughing at me.
The utter change in tone between your normal casual chatting with friends and the instant you hit record, you're going to, yes, predictable BBC, announcer voice.
Listen, it's genetically encoded, okay?
Anyway, I'm not playing because I'm fucking exhausted and have 0 brain cells, which, while on par for the NP crew, would not make me a very good player, so I'm just here to give bad ideas to the actual players.
Kai's here to cause problems on purpose. Will the two people who are actually playing in the game today introduce themselves?
That's me first, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
There's
Mark.
only 3 of us in the list, Mark.
I know. Hey, what's up? I'm Mark. I'm playing Paige Moonshine. She's here again.
Excellent.
Started at the bottom, now we're at the bottom.
We're still at the bottom. We're
And we're
stuck
going to
here.
continue digging. Hello, speaking of digging, hi, my name is Lizz, and I'm going to be playing Joey Pupler. He is a dog, and he somehow can walk on 2 legs and can hit stuff really hard.
Disappear and fly.
And also earn badges.
Earn badges.
He's very good. We like him. Okay, yeah, so the two of you, it's just the two of you this time. I don't know where Colmar Canary is. Bubbly is off at a remedial course at Clown College, or something like that.
Well, yeah, you got every once in a while you have to go back and take some tests to retain your
clowning
clownship.
license,
your clowning license.
which
your
Bubbly
license to
definitely
clown.
has.
Is Bubbly there to steal the clown license from somebody else going to
So
the
either
course?
way, they're keeping up appearances.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, that's not what we're doing today. Today we are starting off, as always, in our usual tavern haunt. It is the same. It's a hot day, so the door is propped open, and
You said it's a hot date.
it is. You know what? Yeah, it's a hot date. Do you two want to roleplay that for a minute?
Oh,
You
God.
said it was a hot day, and just Joey has a bowl and is just fucking slobbering up some water right now. I don't think that makes for some great date conditions or whatever. So
It's you do that. Paige is good over here.
Yeah, you two are just
On the table as far away as possible to get as little splatter.
just slightly dodging.
Yeah, every once in a while there's big drops of water or whatever or slobber, and she just kind of leans down. Maybe she's got some water with a lemon in it.
yeah.
Excellent.
Fancy.
Very, very tasteful, very tasteful. But yeah, in the open doorway, upside down, a peculiar feline face appears. It is wearing a tiny little wizard's hat, which stays on its head, even though it is upside down. It protrudes sort of through the doorway and further into the tavern. And further into the tavern. The cat's face is sort of suspended on a long, sort of furry tube, and it sort of snakes through the air up to the notice board, slaps a notice onto the board, and then leaves back the way that it came. Everybody in the tavern, whilst this is going on, is studiously ignoring this.
Amazing. I just would also like to say that as soon as a cat type face appeared, Paige did move much closer to Joey and grab him by the back of the shirt. You might even say the collar.
Joey just is slobbering up still, but just it slows down, and just the way that the head
Just watch your eyes follow.
just stops, just head goes up. He pushes the bowl
slightly away from him, and he just slowly turns his head to look at the cat.
Oh,
The
yeah.
eyes are
slightly rendered like more realistic as he's like eyeing this cat.
The strange cat snake thing on its way out of the door locks dead eye contact with you,
Oh, no.
and it does not blink, look away, or change its bland, smiling expression as it sort of slinks backwards and out of view.
Once it's actually out of view, Paige sighs. Let's go to the collar.
I could have handled myself.
Oh, like you handled yourself last time.
That was different, Paige. Paige, that was different.
We were cleaning up for 3 hours.
It's fine. It's fine. We can check. He's like visibly shaking. we can check the notice board, Paige.
Yeah, all right. She's gonna get up and go look at the notice board.
Yeah, it is what appears to be somebody's grocery list. I actually have a prop for you this time. Let me load it up in the game zone. I spent 8 hours. I made this like 2 weeks ago, and then I almost forgot that I had it. Okay. For the benefit of the audio, what it looks like, it appears to have been written on a screwed up paper bag. At the top is written Warlock's Market, and underneath that is a list of probably groceries. There are organic compound newts. Organic. I don't want to know what organic is. Edging into some peculiar territory there. Organic compound newt size, brackets fresh. Loose leaf rhubarb, brackets nightshade mix. And bat's wool, brackets purple and silver. Underneath that, in another hand, obviously very different, is the words teeth please, written, spelled exactly how it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And there is, Paige, when you pick it up, you can feel that there is something taped to the other side. And here, when you
Paige turns it around.
Yeah, when you turn it over, I'm trying to talk while I'm
know.
uploading things. You're making it very difficult for me. On the back is an address, the Cat Flat, Wonky Purple Apartment Block, Snaking Street, Villastown. And taped to the back are a couple of copper pieces, like 2 of them. That's what you've got. It is a grocery list.
I mean, I need to do grocery shopping soon, I think. Did I go grocery shopping? Fucking thought bubble appears as a varying array of supermarket tune chains just appear in his head as he tries to remember if he did go shopping this week. I don't know.
Paige is looking so intensely at these copper pieces. She's just like a moral quandary.
A moral quandary, indeed. In all fairness, 2 copper pieces is not very much. Counterpoint, you also do not have very much money on you.
All right, well, we might as well hold on to these. And she untapes the copper pieces. She puts them in her pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Not with the rest of her shit, but
Yeah.
So what do you think these organic compound nut size are?
I mean, organic is fresh, and there's a river nearby. I'm going to go to the river.
Well, I can't fucking do this.
What do you mean?
Are you okay? What happened? What did you think?
I'm like, we can't just go to the. We have to go. We're going to this market.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. I think
I
Paige
just
just
think-
says like,
What?
yeah, we could go to the river on the way back. Let's,
You
we
don't
can,
have.
let's get,
I do just want to say you don't have to go. To
You
the
don't
market.
have
You could
to.
just steal the money and run off. With
You
it.
could do
I
that. It
know,
would be a
but that
very
would be
short
very
game.
short game.
You could also follow Liz's plan and go to the river and force me to improvise an entire game.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
What's
All
your
right, I
real
think
voice?
she kind of like rolls her eyes. Just we could go on the river on the way back. Let's just I'm curious more than anything about this Warlock's market. So, and let's you can get your groceries while we're there.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Nothing
cool.
like some good old organic vegetables. Fuck.
Well, if they have organic newt size or whatever,
God.
we probably got pears or whatever.
I'm allergic to pears. So distraught thinking about how you can't eat pears.
Aw.
Oh no.
Oh, I never know the joy of pears. This is the real tragedy, the overarching tragedy of the entire MP crew.
Mhm.
Cannot eat pears. Okay, but
We
yeah,
go there. We do it.
you go.
Yeah, we go there. We're gonna purchase some organic compound newt eyes.
Organic.
We purchase some.
Stop it!
We purchase some pet.
I make one verbal typo.
And we will never let you live it down.
Okay, fine. You're at the bloody market. Okay.
That's how it's pronounced.
Shut. Okay, yeah, no, you get there. I'm gonna say that you already know the way because you guys like live round here. You know what's going on. I assume you live round here. Like, I'm assuming you're not like trekking into the middle of town every day to
No.
like find a fucking one tavern to sit in all day.
We probably all rent out one small shitty apartment.
Oh God, are we all roommates?
Oh, excellent.
No,
They were
somehow
mates.
somehow I never imagined that. No, that's. Oh no.
This is the only way you can think of to pay rent.
Mm-hmm. Expensive in Willtown.
We don't have enough to pay rent separately, so we have to pay it together.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently we do our own individual groceries.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because otherwise, if I don't get my own groceries, Joey here is gonna get into them, and eat all of my pears, and we all know how badly that goes. Every time.
He just wants to be able to eat the pears.
They look like tennis balls, okay?
I'm trying to...
Your tennis balls are on the left side of the fridge.
Keeps them in the... Okay, yeah, you get to this market. You guys probably wouldn't really have been here before, at least not recently, because even just looking around, this is kind of like one of those slightly more upmarket places. It's still it is busy as hell at the moment. Looking around, you can see it seems to be mostly selling raw material for magic users. But all sort of like it's like a organic ingredients, like handcrafted things of no particular magical power, but like they're still fairly special anyway. Suspect fortune telling, all that kind of stuff. Just trying to think. Yeah, you know what? You can probably tell that this without needing to make a roll for it. Everything is expensive as hell. there is absolutely no way that you are going to be able to buy even one of these items on the list, even with the generous budget of 2 coppers that has been taped to the note. So yeah, that's the situation that you find yourselves in. What do you do?
If we go to, he's thinking real hard, the place, would they give us more money? I don't want to use my own savings. And he pulls out like a piggy bank that's been fucking shattered and retaped.
Oh,
You shake it around and it's clear there's like 1 coin in it.
It's just like, it's probably like a button, honestly.
tink, 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 tink.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, well, me neither. She like pulls out a little change purse, opens it, a moth flies out. I mean, if they're giving us like 2 copper to do this, they probably don't have that much. I think that's a waste of energy.
What else are we supposed to do? We can go to the river. so sorry, Jay.
No,
but that is
it's good.
literally
No.
the only fucking
If this is
thing.
what's gonna happen, this is what's gonna happen. I simply must cope.
You did this to
I
yourself,
think
Jay.
the
You mentioned the
the
weather.
river's-
I
have to be
sent
plan B.
them shopping.
You mentioned the weather.
Sorry, please continue.
all right, yeah. I think the river's a good plan B. Let's just see where they keep this stuff.
Okay.
Paige is gonna try and suss out where they keep organic compound meat size loosely.
Do you? Okay. Very
rollable-
important question. Are you rolling for organic or organic compounds? Because you will get very different results based
Oh
on
my
which one you
God.
choose.
We're making it plot relevant now.
No, this is me saying that if you roll for organic, then you spend the rest of the entire game looking for something that isn't in the fucking market.
How do you know it isn't in the market?
Because I made it.
I feel like a Warlock market would have something that is labeled as organic, and it is as dubious as it sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
You just call it. Sorry, there's so many jokes about Dr. Reich and his orgone energy collector that I could make here, but I'm not going to elaborate on that further. Google it if you have to.
I think you mean organ energy.
I hate you so much. I'm gonna hang up. No, I'm not. What would you probably roll like for where the hell you're going? Like, or what are you using?
I mean, I think what Paige does for the flavor is walk up to behind Joey and can continue walking up his back, get up on top of his head, pull out. I could do a hammer space roll.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out a looking glass.
Mm-hmm.
Like a what's the word?
Like spyglass.
Like a spyglass. Yes.
Telescope.
Telescope is the word that I wanted. Yes, thank you. And starts looking around. If possible, I would like to roll perception.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Oh yeah, 16. Yeah.
16.
Just based on where you are right then, you can see, roughly 2 sort of different sections of the market. It seems like everything is grouped together in its, oh god, what's the word? You know, like, my brain is saying produce, but that's not it. Everything is sort of grouped together by what is being sold, essentially. So there appears to be like a section sort of to one direction, which is vegetables and leaves and stuff like that. There's a place further off to the edge that appears to be, you know, crafting and all that kind of stuff.
Almost
so...
department, but that's also not it.
Oh yeah, almost department, because everybody's sort of got their own little slots, so everything's sort of a bit mixed up.
It might just be section.
Sections, there we go. Why is it so difficult to find just basic words? Sections, yes. Thank you very much. So you
it's
can...
the brain.
So yeah, you can probably you can see.
Okay, so they have like an organic section and like an organic section.
Oh god.
Yes, that is exactly what is happening.
Make a wisdom save to note the difference. To make sure you are going to the right section.
Do that. Do it.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
That's a 6. You take 1 point of psychic damage.
Okay.
You looked at the organic section a bit too closely.
One of the signs on you zoom in on one of the stalls, and it is labeled as organic ingredients, but the handwriting's kind of bad. So you zoom in on like is that an A? Is it an O? Is that an A? Is it
like,
an O?
alright,
And your
got,
eyes
like,
start spinning
two-
round and you fall off, Joey.
They've got like 2 organic sections, so let's try both of them. Jay, I want you in your head to decide a 1 or a 2, which one is which.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna roll a d2. You got it?
Yep.
All right, we go to number 2.
Yeah, cool. You head in the direction of the organics section. I can't believe that we've decided that organic is going to be a fucking thing. I'm so angry.
It's up to you to decide what it is exactly.
No, I refuse to explain this. This is being forced on me.
Hey, Mark, you know how you're planning that whole series of games and everything in Villestown?
Yeah!
Like,
Yes.
please do a game around organic things.
Excellent. Maybe it's new. Maybe organic is a new type of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It's a brand that's popping up now.
Oh, no.
What-
Okay, yes, one of the, you head over to that particular section of the market. You are, give me another perception roll, actually, just to see how difficult this is for you, either of you.
Oh, both, okay.
Oh, 17, that's fine.
See if Joey does any better.
Oh, 21!
Yeah.
Yep, you spot this immediately, possibly because it's one of the slightly more standout things. Like, obviously, this is Villestown. Everything's got a slightly strange look to it anyway. But one of the stalls over there has what looks to be like a lot of lizards, probably, strung up by their tails. As you head over to that.
Ill-advised. Well, that's ill-advised.
Yep. Then, for what it's worth, they do not seem to be just dropping off onto the ground and running away. The tails seem to be firmly affixed, much
Oh,
to...
are the lizards live?
Yep, they also, their eyes sort of swivel to follow you as you walk up to the stall. It's being run by this Felix Colgrave style looking motherfucker. It looks at you, grabs one of the lizards and just gives it a bit like a squeeze, and the eyes go whoop, boop, and they fall right off the lizard, who, for the just for the sake of anybody listening, does not seem to be particularly upset by this. The lizard seems pretty fine.
They grow back.
Yeah, they grow back. As you can see, in the lizard, they're slowly starting to reinflate.
It's like teeth. There's more eyes behind those eyes.
Yeah, there's more eyes behind that. You just like on a little conveyor belt, you know.
If you don't do that, in fact, they actually sometimes it gets too much.
Oh
and
yeah,
they-
you start to get this sort of compound blackberry looking situation. It's very upsetting. Nobody
Wait
likes
a
it.
minute.
But yeah, the storeholder like holds out this like huge white gloved hand with the eyeballs in it, and just goes, "Free samples."
Yeah,
Joe?
all right.
Yeah, Joey will take one.
They each take one of them.
Cool.
It's just,
Technically, you do in fact have two. They're not compound though. You look at them; these
I
are just they're smooth, like little marbles. You don't really know what you're supposed to do with them. Actually, do you eat these? Are these magic ingredients? You have no clue.
Is there anyone else around? That's
Oh yeah, there's tons. There's loads of people.
Is anyone else doing anything with them?
Give me perception.
Sure.
Not that you can 5. Not that you
Natural
can
2.
see. Like people are
Alright.
definitely buying these things. Like, but there's just a lot of people, and they're grabbing a bunch of stuff. So
All right. Paige is going to kind of sniff it.
smells kind of like pond water.
Lick it, lick it, lick
I
it.
don't know if she's gonna kind of roll it around in her hand.
It's a little bit sticky.
She's trying to look like she's like an appraiser.
The stall holder is sort of watching you from underneath their weird sort of tent cloak thing. You can't tell whether you're doing this correctly or not.
I think she's just gonna kind of hold it in her hand, like she's not sure about it. And she's gonna say something like, "You got any older ones by any chance?"
Older? Are you sure?
Well, listen, between you and me, I'm looking for compound eyes.
It just kind of like stares at you, and then reaches around, grabs another bundle of lizards from where they're tied to one of the rafters of the stall, brings them down. Is this what you were looking for?
Is
it
it
what we're looking
for?
And yeah, they do appear to be. They have more eyes in their socket. If
Did you stop talking, or did I?
I think I
no, my
gained-
brain. No,
Okay.
that's me. That's a
Okay,
me problem.
that's fine.
My brain just stopped.
They have more eyes in the sockets.
Yeah, they have more. They have more eyes, sort of, in the sockets, than the other ones. So that might be compound. There's lots of them.
I mean, I did say I'm looking for compound ones, and those are the ones he pulled down.
Yeah.
If they're not, then he's not good at his job.
Well, you never know. Like you never know. Like you could have said compound. There could have been lots of different types of compound, and you were being a bad customer.
Possible. Do any of these look like newts? Are they all newts? Do they look like newts?
They're all sort of lizardy looking. You'd have to make me a nature check to know, or possibly
I
an
will make a
arcana
nature
to identify them exactly.
Yeah, hang on. Arcana's better.
That's
5.
another 5.
She's a sorcerer. She is not very familiar with spells which require materials.
They're certainly lizards. You think? Does Joey want to have a go? Just
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah, what's Joey up to?
What's his role again? Because my internet did just cut out.
Paige just rolled Arcana, but I'd allow for nature as well.
Yeah, I was about to say because he is a scout, or what was the fucking thing, like a camp scout counselor, so he would know a thing or
Scoutmaster.
two about nature with his -1 nature.
Yep.
So let's go. That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Better than Paige.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
better than Paige. It's not
Yes.
good though.
Love to see that this is going just as well as an MP crew game should.
You know that it's you know that it's an amphibian of some kind.
That's
It
good.
might
I
as
want
well
that.
be a
Yeah, I
newt.
like that.
Could be a newt.
It does have the aquatic nature that we need. Paige, fucking I don't know what kind of uh, persona he is trying to put on, but he is trying to be smarter than he looks, and he's like
Yep.
rolling the newt between his like pulled like fingers as he's like talking.
Amazing.
Perhaps we can come back later, though I do like the look of how this wares look.
I love. Yeah, we have to. Let's do a little bit of price comparison. Hey, how much do these bad boys run for anyway? Just the eyes.
You
not
know,
the
good
lizard.
Kai, I'm gonna have to ask you how much, like, what's an unreasonable price?
Unreasonable good or unreasonable bad?
Bad, because then we might afford it.
Because in my brain is like telling me like what's 15 gold equivalent to?
That's a lot.
I generally go like 1 gold is like $1 a lot of the time when I tend to think about it. So
Okay, so
But we were working with copper.
yeah,
you are in fact working with copper. So yeah, no, the shopkeeper looks at the the newt things, probably newts, hanging in its hand, sort of brings them up to its face, shakes them around a bit, thinking, and then says, 15 gold.
Eyes like slide to Paige, and he's just nodding like,
Eyes like slide up to Joey, like,
The eyes of all the lizards on the stall are now focused on you because they want to join in the fun.
Excellent.
I see. All right. Is that for each, or can we do a 2 for 1? I mean, what's good with a newt with 1 compound eye? You know what I mean?
15 for 5 eyes.
Oh, solid. All right. Cool. All right. Well, we are going to look around some more, but yeah, we might be back.
Come back
She, like-
anytime. I don't know why he suddenly turned into an old man.
I love it.
It's nebulous.
Yeah. And they like walk away,
Yeah. Just...
Yeah, cool.
and as soon as they round a corner, Paige like, oh boy. Okay.
That's expensive.
It's really expensive.
We have the eyes though.
Yeah, we got these ones. She like put it in her pocket from before.
And if there's a thing people talk about when you sell, like, you sell something and you get something back and you haggle your way up. Haggle.
Are you going to paperclip challenge your way through this game? Yes!
We should. That's fucking great. I love that.
Other people do free samples, and Joey's gonna poke his head around the like the where they've like hidden and see if other like stalls are giving away free samples.
Yeah, give me. You know what? No, because I want this to work. There is a non-zero amount. Not everywhere seems to be doing it, but anywhere that seems to have anywhere where it would be sensible, basically. So nothing. None of the craft places are going to really be doing it, but
Sure.
the sort of like the food places and tea and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they're reasonably likely.
Okay, it looks like in Joey's vision, as he's like picking out the stalls that are doing like free samples, it's like he's highlighting it, but in the same visual language as video games, where you ping a place for your other players to like be like, oh, there's something over there, oh, there's
my
an
God.
item over there, and it's like It's like you can see a weird overlay, and you see like Paige's face in like the corner of the screen. He's not communicating this, but he's like, See, okay, let's get more free samples, and then we can start selling.
Okay, now, I'm gonna make you roll to see how good you do on this. How do you go about this? Are you just sort of walking up to people and just having a chat, taking a free sample, and then extricating yourself, or are you just sort of like moving through them as quickly as you can? And
God, both are good.
Yeah, both are really good.
Tell me how you're going to approach this, and then I'll tell you what to roll.
I honestly enjoy the visual of like Joey just like part sleight of hand, part just like moving past quickly in a way that is like.
Okay, how sneaky is Joey, and how charming is Joey?
He is more sneaky than charming.
Okay.
Not by a lot, but no, modifier is a modifier.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's akin to the way like a dog tries to take something off the table. You know,
Oh, God,
like
yes.
in the both ways where it can work and be sneaky, but also it can, if it fails, it'll be clumsy in the way that is akin to a dog.
Amazing. All right. I think Paige is gonna go up and like just start talking to people. She's just gonna start like bullshitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Like it's kind of the same way that she was with the other guy. Is there a tea place, right? Because that's
Yeah,
on our list.
there is a tea. What did I call it? What did I call it in my documents? Yeah, there's a tent with like all of sort of like all the teas and stuff laid out in like sort of like a pick and mix sort of situation called Ben's Blends.
Okay.
So, do we want to like resolve? Do you want to go there, or do we want to resolve the
Well, do they
the
have
free
well, do they have
samples?
samples? Do they have samples
collection?
at Men's Blends?
You're gonna go. You're gonna do just the one individually.
No, I'm just curious. Okay, let's do a bunch of places and then go there as like
Yeah.
our kind of like last one to hit.
Okay, yeah, sure. Because of your different approaches, Mock, can you roll me perception? No, perception. Shut up, brain. Performance. There we go.
I could do
And
it.
Joey, if you could do stealth.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Natural 1, that's a 4.
That's a 12. And PC crew.
And PC crew.
Okay. Well, okay, let's just resolve that natural one. Joey, you're doing pretty good. You are accumulating not loads of stuff, but in the vein of like you get a nutsa, you get some incense sticks, you get all those kinds of like sort of things. You're accumulating those. Paige.
You don't have it. What's wrong with you? What kind of establishment are you running? I want to speak to your manager.
Oh, excellent.
The tune who you have been arguing with, just
Shouting
reaches under the counter and brings out a large stick and starts advancing on you. You're about to get smacked with the banhammer. Everybody else in your vicinity is staring at you very unfriendly, including a few of the customers who have sort of started to stand on the sideline as though expecting some impromptu street entertainment.
I mean, gosh. She's like, have you ever heard about customer service? I think you should look it up. God, I almost just want to let her get hit.
Do you want to just let it get bonked?
Oh God, I don't even know, like, what would she do? Shit. This is hard.
I will say that you are still you're level 2. This is not obviously I haven't rolled for any of the shopkeepers.
Yeah.
But this is not a level 2 character.
If I let her get hit, can I have her cast Mage Hand and try to like sneaky take something?
Ooh, yeah.
While she's getting hit.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to try and grab some of those newts, or because those are closer than the T?
Yeah, if that's nearby, yeah, she'll just try and get. I mean, she'll probably go for the whole newt. If they're hung up by the tail, she'll try and yank the tail, like the rest of it off
you can
the tail.
just give it a grab.
Let
let me roll an attack. What? Oh, God, what would be normal? Just D20.
If it's yeah, D20 plus whatever you think the strength is of this person.
What's a normal strength modifier, like 2?
Average is 10.
Average is 10. A slightly like.
Is this like an average shopkeep? Is this if this is like the bouncer or whatever? Then yeah, you should probably add a.
If it's a bouncer, then it's like a 2 over 3. If it's like a really gnarled, like if it's a warlock, probably -1 on the 3. But if it's like somebody slapping them with, I don't know, a quarterstaff, or just like a bare stick. If it's a bare stick, that's probably improvised weapons. So it'll be like default damage if it does hit.
Yeah. It's more in that situation. D20. I'm just gonna do a D20 plus 2 because that's what I'm most used to. 5 misses, swings right down, smack. Do you want to roll for? Do you want to cast Mage Hand then?
She just goes like, "This is no way to treat a customer. I'm out of here." She's gonna leave. But before she does, she casts Mage Hand. Should I do a sleight of hand or a stealth?
I think sleight of hand is probably more appropriate in this situation.
Okay.
Ooh,
21.
19. Yes, you get the with a 19.
It's a
you
21, just so we're clear. I rolled a 19 plus 2, 21.
Oh, 21. Okay. No, correct.
Get it right.
21, you managed to snag an entire bundle of these compound-eyed newts. I just have this image of the sort of like ghostly hand floating over in the background of the shot, picking it up, and then bobbing off again back the way it came.
Oh yeah, and she's booking it now.
Oh yeah. People look like the bouncer does sort of half-heartedly give chase, but as you could probably tell from that 5 that they rolled, they're not really having a good day. It's really hot. They don't want to have to do.
They
security.
partied really hard last night.
Sorry, I know that you don't. I know that what you meant was shopkeep because that's what makes sense. The fact that you said bouncer at a marketplace. I
said bouncer.
I'm asleep, okay? Yeah, it's Mock's fault. Mock said bouncer.
Okay, we blame Mock.
They could have someone hired for security.
Yeah. The fact is the fact because bouncer is not just security guard. It's specifically letting people
into a club.
The idea that there's this special elite tent at the super cool marketplace.
That would have been
funny.
That would have been so funny. I'm so mad I didn't think to do that. But no, this isn't even really about a security guard or something. You think it's probably the older brother of the person who was running the stall, and that they aren't trying very hard. So you get away just fine.
I'll take my business elsewhere.
Bad news: you are not allowed back in that section of the market. Good news: you have newts.
Yeah.
Did it? Nailed it.
Excellent.
We high five.
Yeah.
So, that is, 1 thing down, 2 to go, or 3 if you decide to try and pick up some teeth. You know where the... Newt to get.
New to get. To make a little note.
Newt's got. Yeah, so you know where the nearest sort of tea place is. It is right on the border of that little section of the market, but you could probably get back if you sort of wait 5 minutes and then loop back round. Or you can try and find one of the other items.
I mean, if we're gonna wait to go back into that kind of area anyway, we might as well go look for the bat's wool.
Mm-hmm.
That's Paige's logic.
Yeah,
She doesn't
cool.
want to just stand around.
Yeah.
We got shit to do.
Useful time.
No, fair enough. Would you roll me another probably perception check actually, because you've sort of you've moved on from previous place, so either of you can roll perception.
Joey puts the Paige back on his head.
Excellent. 8.
8.
12.
12. Yeah, 12 is good enough.
I'm just really quick. I'm imagining a scene where they're kind of discussing what to do next, and Paige is like, while they're talking, like squeezing the newts and like popping out their eyes, and like once the eyes are done, she's kind of tossing it over her shoulder. She doesn't need the rest of it.
The newts that you drop inevitably pick themselves up, shake, run around in a little circle, and immediately run into somebody's leg because you've taken their eyes.
Yeah, well, sounds like a them problem.
Joey's just, you see him like lunge at the lizard as soon as it starts running, but he's like restrained himself. God.
Hey, Joey! She like whistles like
Just like he just drops to all fours and he's like stands up, washes himself off again.
Oh, bless. That's actually a good thing, because as you have been chasing that lizard, something the smell of raw wool hits your doggy nose, and you have found yourself outside of this is a sort of a covered tent situation. It's got like purple and it looks real nice. So you have found somewhere. There's wool or wool adjacent things in there. So
Paige kind of like Joey kind of like was weird because I like to think in the background you see Joey just like turn as he sees Paige like start yelling, and he just like walks away like I'm not associated with her. She's like, I'm not associated with her.
oh, when she was being a customer.
Yeah.
When she was being a customer.
Yeah, when she was being a customer nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
that's
She
very
could run
good.
after some newts. They talked about it. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, he calls Paige over and points out the wool store.
What?
What was it? Bat wool? That place
She takes out the piece of paper, looks at it, turns it over because she was looking at the wrong side. Yeah, bat's wool.
He fist pumps because he actually remembered something.
Good job, buddy. She gives him like a pat on, I don't know, like the forearm. She could probably reach.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I love Toon Kind so much because all of the characters are always just wildly differing heights.
It's very good.
It's very good having them all interact with each other. But yeah, you head on into the tent. It's very hot. Smells really, really strongly. I don't know if you've ever smelled raw wool before, but especially before it's treated, it's like quite. You know what it smells like, right?
It smells like sheep.
It smells like sheep.
There's
It's
no
big,
other
strong-
way to describe it, but it smells like sheep.
I was trying. Like even even the stuff that doesn't come from sheep seems to smell like sheep.
So like kind of stinky.
Yeah, kind of stinky, but not like a bad way, but in a kind of a farm animal way.
Yeah.
You are the only people in there, apart from the store owner, who is a very chill-looking worn centaur with like loads of chunky necklaces and stuff. And she says, "Hi, I'm Bat. What can I get you?"
Her name is Bat.
Yeah, my name's Bat. You know, it's
She just like looks around. Is that what's the name of this place?
Oh, I don't really have a name for it, you know exactly. I mean, like, it's just my tent, it's just my stall. You know, where I sell my stuff. What can I get you today? She's got like she's vibes. You know, she like the of like somebody who she seems to be the person who's like spent most of the day not really interacting with people and has sort of settled into the headspace of that. And now that there's like, actual customers here,
she's like very enthusiastic. I think unless Joey has a specific idea, Liz.
Not currently.
Okay, I think Paige is going to kind of like, yes, like kind of dust herself off or whatever, and just. I want her to consult the list in a way that Bat does not see exactly what's on the list.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you're like facing her, so like, you know, she's not gonna try and read it backwards through the paper.
And she is going to say, "Well, my dear grandmama is really into all kinds of Mock is forgetting the word for this.
Textiles?
Textiles.
Oh yeah, is she?
And you know, her 138th birthday is coming up. And
oh wow, you want to get her something special then?
Yeah. I know that her favorite colors are purple and silver.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking to see if you had anything that was purple and silver. She kept talking about this place, calling it Bat's Wool.
Oh, what's her name? Maybe I know her. I'm pretty friendly with all my regulars, so what's her name?
Jay. I'm gonna fucking.
You know what? Roll for it. Roll to see if you come up with something, a good lie.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna. Okay, would it be absolutely nuts if I just have her go? You know, that's a really good question, and we've been trying to get it out of her for years. I just call her grandmama. Honestly, I can roll deception on that if you like.
No, that's extreme. I don't want to risk that because that's extremely good and funny.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I should get you to roll for that, but like, oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
This is the sort of thing where roll deception but with advantage.
Yeah. Do
It's
that
really
then.
good. Right.
Thank you, Kai.
That's
Being my
one.
second brain cell. Yeah,
18. It's the higher one.
Yeah, Bat is just nodding and is just like, yeah, no, I understand. Some of my customers can be a bit eccentric that way. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. What kind of purple did she like? To sort of a lavender situation, or were you going sort of more royal? And she's just kind of like saying that as she's bringing out like these little these little puffs of like dyed wool.
Yeah, Paige answers without hesitation. I think she goes for more of a royal kind of purple. You know, she likes those bright pigments and colors, all that stuff.
Yeah, so you'll probably want something like something like this. This is more of a fast diet, and she's going to talk to you as though she just assumes that you know what she's talking about. And...
Paige is going to answer these things right away as if she knows what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it becomes the weirdest like specific order of wool ever.
Oh god!
Like I don't know enough about wool to say something as like an example, but
No, I think just running off that 18 from before, she's very much in favor of that. So she bags up like this little puts together your your order.
Paige isn't going for anything super extravagant. She's trying to like, simple, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to say I think she like throws in a couple of like quote unquote family stories. She goes like, she goes wild with the colors every time. She made a scarf for my brother about 5 years ago, and he stands out in a crowd. People keep coming after him. Actually, it's a little inconvenient. He's kind of he's a professional thief in his free time. So, but he gets cold. You can see how that might be a problem.
Yeah,
But he
absolutely.
still wears it. Really, it's a lovely piece of work.
Sorry, I just love it. I love the concept. Is like, because here's the thing: either you have just like thrown out that you have criminal family, and that's like, oh, okay. But also, this is D&D where being a thief is just a legit like class, and
Lifestyle.
doing that it's a legitimate career choice. So yeah, that's fair enough. How's Joey doing, by the way?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
please.
ask, is there any because it's a wool shop, but is there any like yarn? Like has any been processed into like yarn balls?
Yeah. The some of it. Place seems to be more selling like like raw wool and stuff. But there is like various numbers like like a spinning wheel and like a range of drop spindles and stuff.
Okay.
Over in the corner, and there's some wool which is like sort of like been spun and then applied together, so that just more as a sort of a demonstration of the material of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there are these little balls of yarn and stuff like that.
He is a dog. There's a bull.
Roll will. Roll to
He-
resist
Oh,
the
man.
He
urge.
doesn't want to steal because he is neutral goods, but he is also a dog. Just give me a second to double check what his wisdom is. That is +1. Okay. Godspeed, my little. Fuck.
Try again.
Exclamation point.
That's a 3. The siren song of the yarn balls is just too strong.
It looks like one of the yarn is unfurled, and the little string just like turns into a finger that like beckons him closer.
Oh my god.
Oh, you did describe to me what the resulting chaos of a 3 looks like, Liz.
Not free. I think it's just Paige just going on with this wonderful tale of family and the story of like textiles and with this grandmama figure and
Grandmama's 138th birthday, all their plans for it.
and Joey just like slides on the x-axis across the screen with the yarn balls.
I just want to
And
say, so far what you're describing is just me in a craft store, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Oh, but he like slides and now he's on his like his tippy toes and his just mouth is just like open and he's trying to grab one of the balls, but he tilts a little too far and that was a 3. It's not quite in that one, but it's still a disaster.
It's not great.
See, I was just did a quick roll just to see if you would be noticed ahead of time, but no, you have managed to get the ball. What are you doing with the ball? Are you just
Get the ball.
I think his brain is fried because he got the ball.
He's just standing there with a ball in his mouth.
The civilized part of himself is like, fix it. So he's like probably other balls kind of just like tumbled, and he's trying to pick it up, and now it's like, oh shit, there's another ball. He tries to grab the other ball, and something else falls. Like, oh shit, there's another ball on the floor.
It's just
Like those, like the dogs that can carry like 5 tennis balls in their mouth or whatever, and he's got just so many.
Can I roll con to see how many like yarn balls he can pick up in his mouth?
Now, see what I'm going to say is because you rolled a 3. A non-zero amount of this yarn and like the individual threads and stuff are still attached to various spindles and bobbins and stuff. So as you try to pick yourself up with this mouthful and armful of like various little yarn balls, you bring the entire display crashing down. And Vat just looks over. It's like, what do you do? What's happening?
Split second decision just goes. Ooh. Can I roll?
Roll with disadvantage because she can see you.
I'm covered in wool. What is this?
Oh,
wool?
you're thinking like you're like covered in also in like the yarn and the raw wool, and you look like a ghost.
I'm still gonna give you disadvantage on that because again, she can see you.
Can I negate that if Paige plays along?
You know what? If you can, you can roll also to play along. And if you roll high, you can negate the disadvantage.
Okay, hang on.
Performance, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably like a performance roll. Or deception to be like, I'm scared, but those numbers are the same.
Yeah, either way. That's an 11. That's not gonna do it.
That's technically slightly above average.
That's slightly above average. You would probably be good in a performance of A Christmas Carol. You are not going to convince this person who has just seen your friend attack her stall.
I'm not with this guy. Have we talked to each other since we got in here?
I genuinely can't remember.
I don't think they have.
No, I don't think we did.
You came in together, but it's like, I don't understand.
Really
You know what,
good
fair
at
enough.
pretending not to know these people.
You know what? That works. That'll work.
Yeah, this is just gonna be Joey performance. Go, Joey, go, my beloved little boy.
Go, Joey, go.
That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Can you roll lower than a 10?
Roll lower than a 10,
deception.
go.
Yep. That's a 2!
That's a crit fail.
Oh god, no! That's a crit fail. Oh, she is... Oh god, no. Her face just turns to like... You know in Centaur World when like their expressions go from like completely like kind of normal to like fucking like absolute death?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that!
You guys should have just gone to the river.
This
Well, we got
point,
the newts.
well, we got the newts now.
You've got the newts, yeah.
Oh, we should have gone to the river for the newts, because then we can't go to the river for wool.
She is going to take your order, and she's going to shove it to like under the like the little counter that she's got ostensibly for safekeeping, and she's going to say, one moment, and she's going to walk around the little table that she's got, and is just going to like try to throw Joey out. Basically,
Oh
she's going to be like, pull. Like, how, did you break anything?
You can't even get out.
I can fix it.
It's like, no, I don't want you to fix it. I'm trying really hard not to go into Frankie's voice here because, like, she's the only character who I know
This
how
is
to sound
Frankie's.
stressed out.
This is Frankie's twin sister, Frankie.
That Frankie.
You're the worst human being in the history of the universe, Mock.
Well, who's to say that Bat isn't just one of like Frankie's siblings?
Oh, God.
Another.
I was thinking she looks a bit more put together than that, but no.
I mean, to be fair, you described her as a centaur. She could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, she could be one
Lisa
of the
Frank.
more coherent designs.
Mhm.
Maybe a cousin. The family voice, you know.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Oh god. Sorry, the potential means that some of this wool comes from her siblings, and that's very funny to me. Sorry, Kai, what is your idea?
Do you see what it's like DMing for 4 of you? You're just dealing with 2. Having fun?
I am actually.
Yeah, no, this is a fucking delight.
We haven't mentioned the word organic for about 30 minutes, so I'm really happy.
Oh, we did forget to ask, was this organic yarn?
I hate you so much.
Thank you, Kai.
Okay, I'm going back to tuning out.
Okay. Okay, but yeah, so she is going to attempt it. Are you gonna, Joey, are you resisting at all? She tries to shoo you out of the...
I mean, he's gonna be unwieldy in the way that you try and give an animal medicine, and it's like, I don't want that in my mouth. Don't touch me. But he's not. It's not malicious. It's just like bad touch, bad touch.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Oh, buddy.
No, he's trying to buy time because, like, we don't have money.
No, you don't. And you did see where
God,
you
that
did.
is a good point. I feel I feel bad about grifting this lady.
Yeah, like but it's like, what was the end of the transaction going to be?
Yeah, I was gonna wait for you to do that.
I kind of had a plan, but if this
Okay.
is gonna work, then I might just go with this. And,
Yeah, go
and-
for it.
and-
Go for it.
It depends. Like, yeah. So yeah, he's mostly gonna buy time. So
Give me. So if you're going to do that, try stealth with advantage because she's got her back to you and you've got Joey doing the whole thing. That's 10.
Oh, 10. And a
And
10.
a 10. I'm gonna because it's complete on point. You do manage to reach over the counter. You do manage to get hold of the wool.
Yeah.
But just as you manage to grab it, you hear and stay out as she sort of shoves Joey out back into the street.
Oh, Paige
So
puts
you have
it
a
back down.
split
Paige
second.
puts it back where it was.
Okay. She comes up. Yeah, she comes back in. She says, I am so sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but oh goodness, I'm going to have to put all this back. Oh, this took so long. And she's going to start putting everything to. She's going to start just sort of get down
Okay.
on her four legs and start trying to put everything back together.
Okay, here's my play. Paige is going to help with this.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I mean, I don't know how hard we have to go describing it, but Paige is going to help with it. My plan basically is to, when she comes up with whatever the total is, which is going to be more than we have,
Yeah.
Paige is going to say something like, oh, God. See, my original plan, there are 2 wolves inside of me. One of them is I lost my person at chaos. The other is I don't have that money, but it's for a good cause. What do you think?
I'm not giving you any more information than you've already
Liz,
got.
what do you think?
I am of the situation of I lost my person at chaos.
I could do a little bit of both, I guess. Paige
I mean,
is
yeah,
being
there's
nice,
no
though.
reason.
She is helping. She's being nice. Like
Yeah. So,
she's trying to gather goodwill with this person.
see, I think that if you had been clearly associated with Joey, even if you hadn't gotten tossed out, this probably wouldn't really have worked. But seeing as how you were like you carried such goodwill with her to begin with.
Yeah.
And you had this good conversation about yarn. You let her to talk about all this guys,
Grandmama.
and then you went and helped clear up after some absolute buffoon knocked over
Yeah.
all of her stuff. Yeah, she is going to.
Some people have no respect for
Yarn.
for stall owners and such. Always asking to speak to the manager and whatnot.
But yeah, she's going to give the total, which is a slightly more reasonable, more around like 5 or 6 gold again. Definitely expensive considering how little of it that you're getting, but it's definitely more reasonable than that. And when you start sort of like, patting your pockets for the purse and stuff, and she's like, listen, I don't normally do this until someone's an actual, regular, and we built a trust with that. But if you want to open some kind of a tab, I can take your details down, and when you've found your purse, she's got like a little bit of a look that's like, she's not entirely convinced that you're telling the truth.
I mean, what Paige will do is say, listen, I don't know where it went. It must have gotten misplaced in the chaos.
Yeah, I guess, yes.
Struggling to find it. I have she reaches into her pocket where she has the 15 copper. I have this in my pocket. Can I start a tab and put this on it? I'm so sorry about this.
The fact that you presented her with this sort of very sad looking collection of disparate coppers, she's just kind of like, no, you know what, just give me, I don't know what the Inkwell equivalent of contact details are. We don't have phone numbers or emails.
Phone number.
We do have phones.
Stone number?
Stone number, God, fucking damn it.
Yeah, so just give me your number or something like that, and we can arrange something else. Next week maybe. Come back next week, and we can get everything leveled out then. How's that?
Yeah, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Grandma.
It's no problem. It's no problem.
All right. God, does she give her a fake number? She's gonna have to give her a fake number. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to bat. I, the player, am so sorry. Paige feels probably kind of bad about it. She is a chaotic good character, but listen, sometimes you need to pay rent.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to pay rent. Sometimes you do a nice thing for somebody and it doesn't work out for you. It's just the way that life goes. But
It's how life goes.
She takes the number. She it's like, thank you. Have a
whenever Paige does hit it rich, she'll pay this tab back. But until then,
yeah, she gives you a wave. Yeah, it's like, I hope that your grandma likes the present.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's gonna love it. Honestly, thank you very, very much. And she shakes hands.
Well, now that you've finished robbing this very nice young woman, what are you gonna do?
Well, Paige goes outside, and I imagine, is Joey there, or has he run off?
I'm wondering, because there was a scene where he was just sulking and he was doing that dog whine. He is still considering the fucking paperclip to Rich's
gosh, I forgot about that plan.
Because he did roll that stealth and got free samples, and he still has the free samples.
There's so many free samples.
You definitely should. Paige, I will say Paige was probably still in there talking a lot.
Okay.
So you have time.
Yeah.
If you want to try and
do you want to try and trade
our
your way
party
up?
of 2?
Mm-hmm.
We need the tea, and if you could get teeth.
Tea and teeth. Cool. How should Joey do this?
How? Because there isn't a trading skill. There isn't a merchant skill.
Yeah, there's no haggling, but there is the charisma skill set.
Same, maybe a persuasion, hey, trade this with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, persuasion. Yeah, you know what?
Depends on how you're doing it. Are you trying to be like, hey, this one newt eye is worth a lot? Then it's deception.
I'm pitching what is gonna be so tunishly elaborate. Can I just hand you this image?
Yeah.
Of, I don't know when this would happen. I feel like it's just in the background, but Joey finds an alleyway, and and is constructing his own like store so quickly, and the way that he wants it to present, it's like he sold out a bunch of stuff,
Uh-huh.
and this is like the last of his wares.
They were so popular, they already
Uh-huh.
sold out. You're gonna
Yeah.
want to get in on this deal. This is my last one.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Are you
What
are
would
you
this
are
be?
you are you selling for? Okay, that's slightly different from trading up. So are you doing this on a trade system, or are you trying to sell these things to passers-by?
He's gonna put like ridiculous prices. Like, well, not ridiculous, like 2-3 golds for. Yeah, it's ridiculous because it's like one of just various
Yeah.
bits and bobs. But he's also allowing a trade system.
It's
So, like,
still
if
more
you have
reasonable
something-
than the guy who was originally selling the newt eyes. Just want to be clear.
yeah, true. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because there are a couple of ways that we could go about this. If you want to rely more on selling these things, then we'll do one roll. If you want to rely more on trading for actual items, then I was thinking we just sort of continue to roll. I get you to do maybe 3 different persuasion rolls, and we'll see what results from that. So, is it more money or is it more items?
I don't know if we can trade up to something big, because then he has to do this again, because at the end of the day, he wants gold. Multi-level business schemes are hard.
Joey starts an MLM. You're gonna recruit just people to go out and sell shit for you.
The gang starts an MLM.
What's the single roll for? Just to get gold, and would that be persuasion?
Yeah, that would be more for just sort of money, like the overall amount of money that you make from trying to sell this stuff, because you are very much, kind of in an alleyway selling stuff that very clearly seems to have been pinched from.
Swear to God, if he had the disguise
Do
kit,
you
he
still
would be
have the
in
one
pub.
newt that you caught? You could try and sell that one newt.
Oh God, yeah, that was a whole new.
There's definitely more than one that Paige grabbed, but
Yeah, so he's selling
he went
a
after
newt,
at least one of them.
selling a newt, some eyes, some incense, some other various bits and bobs.
A cool carved
do you
wooden
have-
thing you found on the ground that's probably very important.
I have a really important idea and question. Does he have in his pockets glitter as for like camp arts and crafts style? And can he sprinkle the glitter on to make everything look extra fancy?
Yes, I'm going to say whatever the pouch is in his inventory is the glitter pouch.
Amazing.
So he just sprinkles glitter on everything.
Just give it a little. You just give it a little bit of like, yeah.
Okay. all right.
Love this.
It's very good. So you're rolling
Oh yeah,
rolling
that
for
guy's
money,
selling
yeah?
normal newt size. I'm selling these sparkly ones.
Sparkly ones, they're shiny.
Mm-hmm.
They're totally different from the other newt size.
Yep.
So, persuasion?
Yeah, I think persuasion's probably it. Like, I mean, you could argue deception as well, but, like, persuasion is probably, like, most of it.
If I had the disguise kit, I would go fucking all in.
Yeah,
and then do deception.
I'd probably give you advantage on that. But,
Okay, but never mind. Disguise kits are expensive. Let's go persuasion. 7.
that's a 7.
Amazing.
Okay, let me just double check, because Kai gave me this lovely little range of numbers to sort of judge by. You know what? 7's not a failure. You didn't. You haven't just accumulated a handful of more coppers. Someone came by and was like, really into that weird wooden thing on the ground. Now that you've put the glitter on it, and you were able to push the price right up to 1 gold. But
Nice.
that's the absolute maximum that you have managed to get. You've gotten 1 gold for that. Everything else has gone for, like, you know, coppers. Again, I'm gonna say, like, 5 coppers, maybe. Because, again, that's a 7. In spite of the glitter, you are on the edge of the market, selling goods that people have just seen. People will definitely, people are still buying them, absolutely. But the moment that you start to trying to haggle, they start to walk away because they know that you want to sell the things. So yeah, you get 1 gold and about 5 copper pieces. So
Nice.
that's
Excellent.
where you're at when Paige comes out of the wool store.
Hello, fellow magician. Would you like some of my wares?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Takes
She
out
doesn't- she
1
doesn't know what
gold
to
and
do
shows
with
it to
this.
Paige.
Wait, what?
Takes out the 1 gold and shows it to Paige.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at you.
This is
She's like genuinely impressed by this. You know, this gold is hard to find in this group. Um,
Joey is a businessman now. He is an entrepreneur.
He has
oh,
1
look at you,
children.
businessman. All right, well, I got wool. I hope it's the right one. Yeah, that lady was really nice. Shouldn't have been.
Well, that was on her. Who's Nightshade?
What about it?
What's Nightshade?
Oh, gonna make a nature roll.
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like Joey should know what Nightshade is, but I generally have forgotten
Ooh,
what
She
Nightshade
does
is.
know what nightshade is.
Okay, no, with a 19, I am going to say that you do know what Nightshade is. Nightshade is, well, it's just a very large and broad family of plants. So you've obviously got, you know, Deadly Nightshade, you have Foxglove, Belladonna, and all that kind of stuff, but you also have a bunch of relatively non-toxic plants. So you also have like potato is a form of nightshade, tomatoes, red peppers, so capsicums, stuff like that, and aubergine as well, actually. So it covers
Aubergine.
it covers a lot of things. With a 19, you also know that you caught a couple of those labels, the more deadly ones, on the tea stall that you passed earlier in the game. So you know that some of that is, you know where to get some of that, definitely.
Okay, interesting. Hey, I have a question that I just considered. Again, Paige is not the most experienced with material components, but does this list like make anything specific?
You'd probably have to roll for that. Arcana, probably.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Is she making like a potion of you know, small your dick or whatever? Shit, 19. Oh,
19. As far as you know, this is just someone's groceries.
like they're just like
I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, they
this is,
they
their
wanted
daily
some
groceries,
tea.
like they're not
This
making
is
a specific potion or whatever.
no. This is as far as you can tell, you can't think of any combination of any of these 3. The teeth is the only thing that's making you a little bit like, what? but that's clearly been added in a different hand, so it probably wasn't there to begin at the start.
It's the cat. The cat wants the teeth.
Listen, teeth are cool. That's fine.
Teeth are extremely cool.
Okay. I mean, I think we just move. We just go to the. We go for the tea, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Joey shrugs and starts lifting up various cardboard boxes and like 3-point throws them into the back of the alleyway.
Oh, so I was hoping that he'd like, fold them up and
Lift it
stick
up.
him in his half space,
Yeah.
like he's got a stall now.
Can I do that? I'm gonna just turn back time. Just like start stuffing
You should.
boxes into like his shirt.
Amazing.
Oh, that's very good.
Collection of boxes.
You make your way back there without any trouble, back to this open-fronted stall. Like I said before, it's excuse me, it's got like a sort of a pick and mix sort of vibe to it. Lots of little different colours and textures and stuff laid out in the little boxes. Sitting behind the table on a stool is a... Hang on, what did I write down? My brain is bonkers. It's a very kind of like a Frank and Alley looking old woman. She is fast asleep, despite all of the yelling.
From earlier, you mean?
From I meant just sort of like you're in a very loud place. She has somehow managed to fall asleep.
I
And
see.
this is lucky for her, no customers yet.
Unlucky for her, here we come. Gosh, okay. Gosh. This is abrupt. Can we take a break real quick?
Oh yeah, no, sure, go for it.
I need a second.
Oh no, we have been playing for an hour and a half.
I gotta refill my water and stuff anyway.
Go for it. Well, we will take a break and we'll be right back.
I feel my brain like stopping for a moment, and I'm like,
Oh.
okay, I just
No,
need a second
you can
to-
take a break for as long as you like.
Yeah, all right, I'll be.
I'm gonna slam this cold tea.
Oh shit, I didn't take my meds. No, that's fine. I'm actually feeling like awake. So
In other news, I'm going through for the sake of the recording, because I said this before, I'm still going through fucking Dr. Boffin's new spells, and there's one here called Investiture of Flame, where it's basically suddenly you light on fire, which means you have like immune to fire damage. You can that anything that comes close will take fire damage because you're on fire, and it is described as flames race across your body, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light. The flames don't harm you, and I'm just like, all I can picture, if I did give this spell to Dr. Boffin, is just like him coming across as like, oh, tidbit, look what I can do now. Whoosh!
Tidbit just screams and runs to get the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, pretty much.
see, is it? Oh no, it's concentration. I'm really mad now because if it wasn't concentration, the idea of him casting that spell and then forgetting that he's cast it would be extremely good.
It would be extremely in character as well. I'm not giving him that. I'm giving the one that lets him fly. But like, just the idea of him setting himself
bobbing
on
around
fire.
like a Mary Poppins, like Mary Poppins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's very good.
Like,
Spontaneously combusting scientists.
Yeah, I just very much needed to inform you of this.
Thank you. No, it's extremely good. I'm enjoying this game. I hope that you are too.
Yeah.
You are as well. I'm having a good time.
God.
Is making you steal from people.
Man, I need to make myself a fucking evocation wizard at some point. I want to blow shit up.
Boom! Just get some explosions.
I want to be able to blow shit up. I want to use spells like Finger of Death.
When
No, I
can
think that's
we
actually
kill?
necromancy, but still.
When can we kill?
Please.
When can we do murder? We should be allowed to do a murder. There's a
Yeah.
treat.
This game is built for murder.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've been built for murder and murdering lots of people. I'm just gonna go. Is it? We're back in a minute.
I'm back. Everything happens so much. Hello.
Hello? Sorry, no, didn't mean to do that.
Sorry,
Sorry, Kai.
fuck.
It was instinct. It was instinct. Genuinely wasn't trying
Okay.
to tick you off.
Okay, real quick, to be fair to me, Kai's icon is not in the thing.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, like, Mock, you
Which
get a
makes it
minor
easy to
excuse.
forget.
Because, like,
To be
you were
fair
responding.
to me,
Jay, however,
I was responding to Mock.
I honestly don't know who spoke first. I'm tired. I'm just like, I just had this moment of like,
Oh,
okay,
good, man.
deep breath.
I am genuinely sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, hello.
Hello.
Aha.
Jay, I'm eating the
One of
last of the
those.
chocolate and you, unless you want to
No,
eat
go
it.
for it. It's yours. I said that it was yours. Yeah, we are all back. Are you fully recovered for
Yeah, I
the
have
end of the
I have
game?
an idea of something Paige can do.
Okay,
so,
cool.
should I unpause my recording?
I was gonna
Unpause
say,
it.
before you go into it, like, one more thing I just want to say. One thing I've discovered that Tidbit could have potentially tried when y'all was stuck down in the hole in, like, episode 1 of the Odyssey. Technically, the hole was deeper than 30 feet, but Tidbit could have tried just teleporting into midair.
Oh, is he high enough level for it?
Yeah,
Oh my
because
God.
fucking,
Well, that's what, Misty Step?
No, it's benign
Conjuration Wizards.
transposition. It doesn't need a spell slot or anything. It's like starting at 6th level, you can use your action to teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space. I'm just like,
Which is why I love Conjuration Wizards. I've never hit 6th level to get that.
I mean,
much
listen.
teleportation.
Wait, is he the tune or is he the real kind?
Tidbit's the tune. Loffin's
I mean,
the
there
real
was
kind.
still a lot going on.
There was a lot going on. Also, like I said, the hole was deeper than 30 feet anyway, so yeah.
I'm gonna unpause my recording. We're back.
We are, in
We're
fact,
back.
back.
Cool.
Okay.
Yes.
You said that you had an idea for what
I have an idea.
Paige.
Because this
What
person
sins
is
will Paige
sleeping.
commit?
This person is sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You said there's like a kind of a pick and mix area.
Yeah, like the entire stall is sort of like just laid out. They've got like little glass covers over them, but they're all sort of laid out in little boxes for people. And there's like little paper bags and stuff for people to mix their own stuff, little scoops.
Now, is there a specific thing that matches like loose leaf with the nightshade mix, that stuff? Is there one, or is it like kind of a, I see this and I see that and I could probably mix them together?
Yeah, it's the second one. There doesn't seem to be any like pre-made mixes or anything like that.
Okay.
It's all just lots of different types of herbs for people to put together themselves.
Okay, my next question is there a price, like anywhere? Does it say like pick and mix, like 15 gold or whatever?
No, I don't think so.
Shit, that was my entire plan.
Why? What were you? What were you thinking?
I was going to change the number.
What if we made a sign?
Yeah, what if you made a sign?
Just made a sign.
Joey does have his arts and crafts supplies.
Yeah. You know what? Make a sign. I'm not even gonna make you. I'm not even gonna make you roll to make a sign because that's just writing something on a small piece of paper. Doesn't require any skill.
We're gonna have to take apart one of your cardboard boxes, Joey.
Oh,
It
no.
has to be done. Very distressed about it.
Aw.
Again,
He built that store from the ground up. This is the building blocks of enterprise, Paige.
but yeah, he will make a sign. Just like a little just flavoring. I don't think Joey would be doing this himself. It's just that because he sees this as Paige's like plan. It's like, well, if Paige needs a sign,
Paige's
can
grand
provide.
design. She probably doesn't tell him. I mean, he could put the pieces together himself, but she does not tell him what she's going to do with the sign. She says, "I need a sign that says, God." I think I'm gonna say it's a sign that says like 1 gold piece or whatever. Like pick and mix 1 gold piece.
Okay.
1 gold
just-
a bag.
Yeah.
Whips out the cardboard box, fucking shreds it into a sign, and starts like writing on it in his best handwriting. Just
Aw.
anything for the crew.
Anything to
Even
be
if
able
it
to
is
pay
crime.
rent.
Anything to pay rent.
I don't even know if we're like getting paid. Honestly, if we spend this gold piece on this, it's probably not like worth it. But also, she can't imagine anything being less than like gold pieces around here.
That would be correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have made your sign? What do
Right.
you do?
I think Paige, because she's short, asks him to like prop it up above the like where the pick and mix stuff is,
Does so.
like put like up on the wall or whatever.
Roll me stealth with advantage,
Okay.
because this lady is very fast asleep. That's 12.
One more.
20 plus 2. Oh
Yep.
shit.
Yeah,
Ooh,
unnatural
30.
20. You managed this with no problem. She is dead to the world. You think she might actually be dead? You're not sure.
We can figure that out in a minute.
We need to make sure stuff is secure before we start, doing that.
Now, I don't think Paige knows much about like tea in general.
You did get that 19 with working out what a nightshade is. So, like...
Yeah, there is that. I mean, God, if it's nightshade mix, she's probably just gonna go in and get a bunch of different nightshades and mix them all together.
Some
Nightshade mix
belladonna, some
The bigger the
potato
mix.
leaf.
in like whatever like bag they have,
Yeah.
and she's just gonna that. So
Yeah, no, that works. Yeah, you accomplished that, no problem.
she's going to walk up to the counter. She's gonna hand out her hand to Joey for that gold piece.
Oh yeah, Joey fishes out and hands it to Paige.
And Paige is going to put the bag of tea and the 1 gold piece down on the counter, and she's gonna do like in the way that the gold piece like makes like an audible like tap.
It makes a
As
noise
it
like a
goes
bell.
Yeah. Yes.
yeah, no, that definitely works. The old Frankenelli's eyes sort of like
sound of
shoot
money.
open, and she just sort of rocks forward, and she says, I said, hello. What is it that you want?
Hi, here to purchase some tea.
Yes.
I saw your pick and mix area over there. She points to it, so the lady looks and sees that there's a sign above it.
Yeah, she just sort of she just glances over and she just sort of nods and she's like, it's just like, oh, so let me try and work out how much that is for you. And she brings out like this little piece of paper, and like a little pencil and starts trying to like, could you tell me what is in it so that I can work out how much that would be.
I'm gonna. Lord forgive me, I'm about to go back to the old me. Paige looks over her shoulder and says, I was under the impression you guys were having some kind of sale.
What was that? And she just sort of like looks in the direction that she like adjusts the little glasses and goes,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I suppose
One
we
bag
are.
for 1 gold.
Oh yes. Oh, and you've already counted it out for me. Well, thank you
absolutely.
very much. And she just sort of like pushes it towards you. It's like, there you go, dear.
Thank you so much for just your wonderful establishment here.
Oh,
You have a good
thank
day
you
now.
very much, dear. You know, you remind me very much of my granddaughter. She's just gonna.
Oh my god.
She is honor bound to say, it's like, no, not really, but as this type of character, I am honor bound to say that. But you are a lovely young woman, I'm sure.
Oh, of course. All right, you have a good day now. And like Paige like turns around and you can see her like sweating. She just leaves.
Extremely important question.
Yes.
Do you remove the sign or do you leave it there?
If I go and remove the sign, she's gonna see me remove the sign.
Well, I mean, she is extremely short-sighted and absent-minded.
Well, she could see it in that moment, so no, I'm not gonna remove the sign.
Okay.
Chaos.
The sign is just gonna stay there.
The sign's gonna stay there. No,
Chaotic
this is-
good. People are gonna get tea for a good price.
People are gonna get to, yeah. It's
I'm sure she has this big stand here in the market. She's probably got it. She's probably fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just as you
She can afford
make your
to
way
have some sales.
out, you notice a definite shift in the currents of the crowd that you are moving through, sort of converging T-wards.
Listen, plus if people are gonna try it, they're gonna really like it. They'll come back when it's normal price again. It's great.
You don't stick
Everyone
around
wins.
to see. You don't stick around to see the results. So
No,
Mm-mm.
do not. No.
Okay, so you have acquired what is probably a bag of. It is a bag of mixed nightshades, if not
Yep.
nightshade mix.
Close enough.
Many compound newt eyes, and completely honestly obtained package of silver and purple wool.
Teeth,
Yep.
teeth.
You're actually gonna get the teeth? what would be your plan for acquiring teeth?
I mean, you've got plenty in your mouths already, right?
Now
Yeah, but you're
now,
using
I have
those.
just considered. I'm using these. I have just considered. What if I just hang out outside the tea place and wait and see if a fight breaks out anywhere?
That's what I'm waiting.
I mean, that would work.
Like,
Extremely
I mean,
good.
that's
Liz, what did you just roll for?
Hey Joey, you want to go start a fight?
his face drops like conflicted, like. What?
Other option, go steal the grandma's dentures.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, can Paige look around and see if there are any cat tunes around?
Yeah, sure.
Is this just a perception? 12?
That's 12. Yeah, there are a number of cat is a very popular design base, so there's a fair number of cat-like tunes, just
Close
sort of
enough.
in the crowd and selling things behind stalls, you know.
You gotta get Joey at Asbo. I swear to fucking God.
So I'm so sorry, Joey. I love you
Slap
so
an
much.
Asbo on this scout leader.
A what?
Asbo.
It's a UK thing. It's basically like a charge on your like criminal record, but it's like very minor, but still
fuck,
like annoying.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's an acronym. I forget what it stands for. Like mostly teenagers and stuff get it for like, you know.
Antisocial behaviour.
Yeah,
order.
there we go. Yeah, for like, you know, like
You got-
breaking windows or hanging around and shit.
You got caught loitering.
Yeah, basically.
Oh man, this is so mean. I mean, I never said she was nice. She's
Yeah,
good
that's fine.
aligned, but she's not really nice, is she?
There's a very difference, yeah.
I think she's just gonna start like. She's gonna start eyeing this cat tune, and she's gonna turn to Joey, and she's just gonna say like, "Yo, I think that guy's giving you weird looks."
Fucking head shoots up. Just like almost like a snapping sound as he like turns around. It's just like this
Like
cat,
maybe
loitering.
maybe they are at a stall like looking at something, and like one of those like kind of like paintings on one of those walls where they're all hung up, and so could conceivably be not looking at the paintings but through the wall toward
Yeah.
us, like, you know, like that kind of thing.
See, I was imagining sort of like, you know, like glass lenses and like balls and stuff and holding out to their eyes, so that makes it all like warped and like.
Oh my god, yeah,
so
that's
like
also
easily
really
like the
good.
weirdest possible look.
They're trying on different glasses and they're looking around, and they're not looking at us, but they are kind of looking in this direction at certain points.
Yeah, yes, exactly it.
I really want, because this is a store. That's another layer to this. I really want Joey to be fine, but
I
he's
would
a
love
dude.
for Joey to be fine.
Yeah, that would be
He's-
extremely. On his thing, that would also be extremely funny to happen. Just as like, right? It's like, is he what? So that also works in terms of rule of funny.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, I just want him to just like, just go, just start running, just like drops it all falls, just loses his sense of himself, and it's like the run that you do when you're like kind of stuck in one place, like winding up, and he just fucking shoots off. And just shit
The
gets
Scooby
knocked
Doo
over.
run.
He isn't like attacking, but he's like barking so much.
No. You don't even need to roll for this. The cat tune like jumps, drops the glasses, makes one of those incredibly stock cat meow screech sounds. But I'm not going to try and imitate for the sake of everybody's ears, and
I did.
books it in the other direction.
Oh, Joey's chasing then.
Yeah, cool. Are you pleased with yourself, Paige?
Should I? Oh yeah.
What was your plan from here?
For
Trying
Joey
to
to
get
knock
a
that
dust
guy's
cloud
tooth
fight.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Paige is just following.
Okay, Joey, roll me athletics would be sprinting, right? Let's do this athletics contest and see if you get. Oh, that's an 8. That's not good.
Athletics, you say? Okay. Also, I should double check if my proficiency modifier changed or not. I forgot to do that. Oh well.
I don't think it changes.
Ooh,
from 1 to 2.
16. Yeah, you catch up with them handily. Again, they're just. Is this an immediate dust cloud fight? Yeah.
I mean, I think he just bowls into the cat tune, just like straight
Doesn't
up,
even
and then
just bodies him.
yeah, just fucking slams like head first into the torso, tumbles, and then probably the crowd just emits from there.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah.
And it's clumsy just for the sake of I don't want the visual of Joey just biting a random person.
No.
No. This is
That'd be
Toon
much too
stuff where
serious.
it is a dust cloud fight.
Yeah,
There's
dust
no-
cloud
just
fight.
straight into the dust cloud fight.
Okay.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta go dust cloud fight someone who's looking at you weird.
Mhm. And
Okay.
he-
Give me
he does
strength
enjoy a
then, I
tussle.
guess. Give me strength.
Okay. Where's your strength gone? Well, where's your sheet gone? There we go. Just straight strength.
I mean, I can't. I mean, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
presumably you're not going to be like using any weapons or anything. So.
Yeah, no weapons are coming out yet.
17. Ooh, it is
Amazing.
close. It is extremely close. You're not. You do not come away from this completely unscathed. But you do separate. You do eventually sort of separate out. And the cat too, like, leaps backwards. What is your problem? Before, like, streaking off without waiting for an answer. Paige, when you...
Does he spit out a tooth on the way out?
I was going to say, actually, Paige, when you catch up to Joey, there is a cartoon cat tooth embedded somewhere in his in the cloth of his I imagine you wearing like because I always imagine the dog from Sam and Max, even though I've never played that game.
Yeah, that kind of design.
So like I always imagine that you're wearing like a big sort of coat.
God, I have
But
a
if you're wearing like a
designer coat, but I think
sweater
that's
or like
nice.
a
Yeah. I
Like
do
a-
have a canon Joey design, but I do like him wearing a coat on this wonderful day.
Maybe it's a little chilly today.
Yeah.
Did
Well, I
we,
mean,
we
it's
established
fine,
that
but
it
he's
was
wearing a coat.
baking. We established that it was baking
Nope.
hot.
It's baking, but he's still wearing the coat. It's a nice coat.
Beautiful.
It's a nice coat.
It is a it was a nice coat. Now it's all scratched to hell and back. You're gonna have to get you're gonna have to get someone to redraw that.
Paige is gonna come up and say, "Oh, there," and like kind of pat him down.
Just pick up
Can
the
I
tooth
have
on the way.
Joey also spit out a tooth as well?
Yeah, you have
Yeah, she
two
is,
teeth
she
added
is
to your
genuinely-
inventory.
She is genuinely like cleaning him up, patting him down. She will yoink that tooth, the cat
Yeah.
tooth, and probably catch the other one in midair.
Yeah. He looks distraught, but he's like, oh, God.
I know it's hard. It's hard. She doesn't feel great about this.
This has been Paige has not had a good day, huh?
No, she's got. Listen, again, when she's rich, she'll repay all this. She'll be great. That's her plan.
Listen, it's fine. This this type of place always moves into like the more slightly run down areas of a place just for the aesthetic. You're actively fighting gentrification by doing
Exactly. Don't want it to get too nice.
Hold on now.
Well,
this. Okay, sorry. Stupid joke. Yeah, you have collected everything on your list. You have the address on the back. You do still have a good handful of copper pieces and stuff, if should you want to stick around. But you can also head over to the address. What do you want to do?
what's Joey's favorite snack
Aw.
Oh my God, what is this?
besides pears?
Yeah, fuck. It's just a classic sausage, ain't it? It's a fucking link of
Okay,
sausage.
Sausage.
If they can find like an inexpensive like hot dog stand or something that they have sausages, I think they each get one with the copper pieces.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so shitty.
You do find that this is a place that has set up right on the outside. Definitely not paid to be here to set up. Just set up.
I mean, they might be great though.
Really.
Hang on.
Sometimes the
They're not.
rundown pla-
They're not. They're
All right,
they're
they're like a
fine.
little worse than average.
They're a little worse than average. But on the other hand,
Listen,
they
Paige
are
does
cheap.
want to make them feel better, so she's getting a couple of cheap hot dogs, one for each of them.
Yeah. Deduct 2 copper from your total.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, well done. So
Put money on this.
Money's fair.
Yeah, you gather all your purchases, including your terrible but kind of good street hot dogs. You can generally follow the address.
I am imagining Paige like holding it out for Joey to sniff, and then he kind of like
Just bites it.
like
Yeah.
like hound dog like for the address, like holds out the paper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just sniffs it and then goes down and just like starts like hunting down the
Yeah.
Listen, now it's a good day for Joey. He's had
Yeah.
a sausage. He's done some
Does some
That's
tracking.
tracking.
Cracking.
Started a small business.
Started small. It's not a bad day. We're at least hitting neutral territory at this point.
Ups and downs.
We're back at neutral,
We're back in Nugents.
As far as the
Everything's
day has
balanced
gone.
out.
as all things should be.
So you follow. The note smells mostly very strongly of cat and something else that you can't quite work out. But the cat is the main thing, and you follow off. It goes in a very sort of circuitous route. So you're just those little dots on the map, and just sort of like they all sort of loop around,
Yep.
and like
Yep.
it's that visual trope until you reach. The address. You find yourself halfway up one of the background apartment buildings. Outside a door. Do you knock, or do you just leave the stuff and go?
I want to see. Paige, can you knock? Like he
yeah,
knows there's a cat in this fucking building.
I mean, can she like give him a pat on the head and then like? Can she like take out a piece of rope and like tie it around? I've always imagined him having like a kerchief.
Yeah, he
You
has that
put your
handkerchief,
dog
yeah.
on a leash.
Just put him on a leash.
Mhm.
Listen, she doesn't want him to do it. He doesn't want to do it. It's okay.
Yeah, he'll find better methods soon. Just right now, he's
Listen,
like,
she's got a steadying hand on his forearm because that's all she can reach. But
Oh my god, no, that's extremely.
and steps
good.
like slightly in front of him to knock on the door.
You knock on the door. It takes there's a moment of quiet, and then what you thought was just a weird sort of plaque or pattern on the door slowly turns 180 degrees and reveals itself to be that same bizarre cat face who delivered your grocery shop in the first place. It looks at you, blinks, and the door sort of swings open, and the cat face body thing sort of suspends itself from the ceiling and hovers towards you, and it goes, "Teeth? Teeth! Give teeth!" It's making little grabby motions with its little paws.
God, I think she's gonna toss him one tooth. Toss them one tooth.
Yeah, it catches it. It catches it very easily, but it looks at it.
Show it that she has another one.
Yeah, it doesn't. It ignores that one. It looks very closely at this. Which one did you give it? Like the dog tooth, cat tooth?
The cat tooth.
Okay, it looks. It looks very, very closely at it. It almost goes cross-eyed, and then like it's you've seen pictures of the Tatzel van before, and you know how it's got sort of a very flat sort of extended three mouth little cat. The corners just like turn down.
Oh, come on!
And it, like,
You didn't specify. Paige doesn't say that.
And
You should have specified if you wanted a tooth of a different kind, first of all.
It throws the tooth back at you and goes boink off your forehead, and it's starting to sort of like vibrate like very worryingly, and then it's like, hey, what's going on here? No, get back inside, and there's like there's this sound of thwapping newspaper, and this old lady tune. I'm not really sure what designer is. I haven't done her haven't done her. So well, she's probably closer to Warren than anything else. Shows up, and she's, oh, good, it worked. You got my groceries. Thanks. Come in. Don't mind, Tatzel. It's just it likes to get a little bit excited. You didn't try to bring it anything, did you? It can't spell very well. And she's just sort of ushering you inside, and just as you follow.
You know what? Paige picks up the tooth off the ground and says, no.
There's nothing.
We saw that it wasn't really the same as the other handwriting, so. Thought it was a little weird.
Now,
Yeah.
Looks like it's like he ate a lemon. I feel like he thinks if he opens his mouth, he's just gonna stop barking again.
He's just
So,
like,
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I think when she said like don't mind Tetzel, I think Paige just goes, all right, as long as you don't mind my buddy Joey here, gives him again like a pat.
oh yeah, no, that's fine. Also, I've just remembered I made you know the reason I didn't pick a subrace for her is because she is not a toon, she is a real kind. I completely fucking forgot she's
I
real
see.
kind.
How old is she? 138.
You know what? Just you know what? If Paige asks, she's gonna say 138 today. Actually,
Oh my god.
why'd you ask?
Oh no, nothing.
No. Oh, I am so. Thank you so much for bringing me. Was it enough to on the note? I did give money, but I wasn't entirely sure. I don't really know how everything sort of balances out here. Yeah, I've only just moved here, see. And she's gonna sort of
She's
like.
so nice and naive. Paige says something like, "We made it work."
Yeah. Oh,
Right,
oh,
Joey?
good. Thank you so much.
Joey's nodding.
So thank you. Oh, that is just wonderful. And there's this kind of like awkward pause.
Yep.
It's like, do you want to stay for dinner? I've just made some soup. Soup. Yeah.
We'll I mean, yeah, we'll take a free meal. That's pretty good. Honestly. I think Paige like turns to Joey and says, "Do you want to stay for some soup?"
Joey nods.
Okay.
Still like slightly vibrating in his chair.
Yeah.
So that was her checking in with him. So we're clear.
That's good. No, it's good. You check in with your friends.
I super just want Joey to like open his mouth and just say, inflation's really bad in Inco compared to the rest of the countries in the world. Just like
go out like. Yeah.
Yeah, just like go off about how stuff is just super expensive just because of the innate magical properties of most produce made in Inkwell. Therefore, the prices of stuff is just really more expensive.
When he finally opens his mouth, that's everything he says. He's like,
all this knowledge that you managed to glean just from your few minutes selling people stuff in a middle class market. Oh, that's very, very good. Oh yeah, the real kind witch who she introduces herself as Addie. She listens and she just sort of nods and she does seem to be quite bright, but just very kind of confused as to how this whole toon thing works. But she's nice enough to hang around. She gives you some soup. It's really good soup, by the way.
Nice.
Like, really, really good soup. And
How much soup is
yeah,
that?
yeah, unless you unless you like bring up the topic of like money or anything like that. That's just going to be where your evening ends. You have completed a mission. You've had some soup. Paige occasionally turns around to find Tatzel upside down, staring dead on at them. But
How much soup does she have?
quite a lot of soup. You get like fairly big bowls of it.
I think Paige asks if she could take some home for her friends.
Oh, yeah.
And she won't ask about like money if yes she could take some soup home for her friends.
No, Addie says it's just absolutely. So I'll go and do it. I usually I ask Tatzel to help me out with all the chores and stuff, but I don't want to get a cat hair in anything that I'm giving to other people. So you just wait there. You just
very
wait
much
there.
appreciated.
So you get soup. And she also brings you some she brings you some extra bread rolls as well in like a little plastic bag.
Oh hell yes.
It's like they're just shop bought, I'm afraid, but they should go nice with it.
Oh, thank you so much. Just like when they leave, she definitely like turns to Joey and says, "We are gonna save so much on groceries this week."
Good point to end things
Wonderful.
on.
That is an excellent point to end. Thank you
Good
so much for
fucking
playing
game.
with it.
Great
Thank you so
game.
much.
Oh god.
Oh,
That was so fun.
glad everybody had a good time. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.